What exactly is the edge of the universe? From our tiny Earth to the Milky Way galaxy, and then to the edge of the observable universe, we divide the universe into 6 levels. Let's explore the universe and see what it truly looks like at different scales. Believe me, by the end, your understanding of the entire universe will be turned upside down. We know that the countless tiny bright spots in the night sky are all stars hundreds, or even thousands of light years away from Earth. Way back in ancient times, humans started observing and dividing the sky. They connected and grouped these clusters of stars, linking them to figures in mythology and everyday objects. These are constellations, like the famous Orion, Centaurus, and Horologium. Let's consider stars as the first level of the universe. Countless of these celestial bodies populate the cosmic expanse we inhabit. The sun you bask in every day is just one of the most ordinary ones. These stars are spread out very sparsely. Even Proxima Centauri, the closest star to our sun, is still a distant 4.2 light-years away. And right now, the Earth beneath your feet belongs to planets. Planets usually rotate on their own axis and also orbit around stars. This is why we have day and night and the changing seasons. However, some planets also have moons that orbit them, like our moon and Jupiter's moon Europa. Looking at the bigger picture, these celestial bodies centered around a star, including the surrounding planets, moons, and comets, together form a planetary system. These kinds of systems are all over the universe. Our solar system is just one of them. Next, let's zoom out. On a scale larger than tens or hundreds of light years, we find star clusters and nebulae. Star clusters are groups made up of tens, hundreds, or even millions of stars, like the Pleiades cluster and the Hyades cluster. Nebulae are magnificent clouds stretching for light years, created after stars explode. These ashes are mainly made of hydrogen, helium, and other plasma. Some nebulae also gather under the influence of gravity, gradually giving birth to new stars. In short, nebulae are the final destination of dying stars and also the cradle for new stars. This is the second level of the universe. Back in the 1920s, the famous astronomer Edwin Hubble realized that the Andromeda Nebula was actually another galaxy outside our Milky Way. His discovery completely ended the long-standing debate about whether the Milky Way was the entire universe. It showed us that beyond the Milky Way, there are actually billions of other galaxies. And the third level of the universe is galaxies. On a scale of tens of thousands of light years, these galaxies are huge systems of stars, nebulae, and various interstellar matter, all bound together by gravity. For example, our Milky Way galaxy is about 100,000 light-years across and contains at least 200 billion stars. Our sun is located near its edge, acting as an insignificant tiny bright spot. However, galaxies come in various shapes, like spirals, ellipticals, and irregular forms. If they are large galaxies, their central regions almost always contain a supermassive black hole, like Sagittarius A at the center of our Milky Way. When we zoom out to a scale of tens of millions of light years, we can see galaxy groups and galaxy clusters. Galaxy groups are collections of a dozen or a few dozen galaxies. Our Milky Way belongs to the local group, which contains about 50 galaxies. Galaxy clusters, on the other hand, are made up of hundreds to thousands of galaxies. The local group, where our Milky Way resides, is part of a much larger Virgo supercluster. This supercluster is composed of roughly 2,000 galaxies. Each bright spot in it is an incredibly huge galaxy. These superclusters are everywhere. The fourth level of the universe is made up of these. If we zoom out again to a scale even larger than superclusters, perhaps few people know what the universe would look like anymore. At this scale, everywhere is filled with cosmic walls stretching hundreds of millions of light years, like the Sloan Great Wall and the Boots Void. They are cosmic webs built from individual galaxies. Currently, scientists estimate there are about 2 trillion galaxies in the universe. The universe, with countless nearly empty voids inside, together forms a filamentous cosmic web structure. The fifth level of the universe is like this. When we head towards the final frontier billions of light years away, we reach the sixth level. This is the limit of what humans can observe, which is the entire observable universe, a sphere with a radius of 46.5 billion light-years and a diameter of 93 billion light-years, centered on the observer. Due to the speed of light limit, what exactly lies beyond this? Is it a more vast space of the universe or countless parallel universes? We have no way of knowing yet, but what we can be sure of is that at these macroscopic scales, whether humans exist or disappear has no impact whatsoever on the universe. And perhaps all we can do is cherish the fleeting moments we have now.